What's up, everybody? How y'all doing out there today? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to get up in here the best way I can. You know what I'm saying? Got to make sure. If it's too loud, y'all just let me know. Give me one. You know. You know. What I'm, If it's too loud. Fam, the AC blowing too hard or whatever the case may be. Y'all just let me know. Yeah. So I just want to come through one time and give my 3 cents on this matter. I saw it on Twitter earlier today. Uh, a couple. There was a couple things I saw today, but one thing is for sure was like, uh, one thing for sure. You know, I don't know where this back and forth with this whole Canelo thing started, man. I don't know where it started, but I was around, right? So I was around when you had the whole MX YouTube channels out there, trying to create a divide between black fighters and black fight fans and shit like that, right? But I don't know when it started, how it started, and all that stuff. I thought it was funny. You had people going around here with their little talking about some Goya and all this other stuff, and saying Mexicans run boxing and this group runs boxing and all that stuff. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know if people were finally happy that maybe, it still was not true, but folks were happy about the simple fact is that, Canelo was running things, even though Canelo was helping to ruin things. And a lot of people won't see it that way. But when you got a guy out there that's like consistently not fighting who the fight fans want him to, like the fight fans, we all know, like everybody should know by now, like who fight fans want to see Canelo to fight in the ring, and it's not Edgar Berlanga. Some people could say, yeah, this and the third, but it's not him. Like, so let's keep it a buck. Like, there's other people out there that's like that people have been climbing for Canelo to fight, and it ain't been. And Edgar Berlanga ain't been on the list. He ain't been on the list. I think that's the guy that's supposed to be fighting him next in October, September, and November, which was one of the months, but it wasn't him. Just wasn't. He's not that guy. Well, he could be that guy, but that's not what people have been asking for, but he's supposed to get a pass. But he's supposed to get a pass, right? No, none of these fighters should be getting passes. You know what I'm saying? Now, I would say that people should be giving a lot of these other fighters props and shit like that. Yes, sir. And Canelo, he should be getting his props too for who he has fought. But as far as what I've seen for right now, the dude ain't. Oh, it was practice. The dude ain't gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna do shit. Well, if anything, if Canelo's gonna do something, we're gonna have to wait until 2025. But that's a good thing, maybe, because we still got we still trying to figure out who Bud is gonna fight next. What's another recent fight? Venezuela. Who is he gonna fight next? Who's Pitbull Cruz gonna fight next? Gary Antoine Russell. Clarissa Shields. Who else fought recently that this weekend? This weekend or the past weekend? Who else saw a fight? Big Baby Miller. Who is he gonna fight next? Are we gonna see that rematch with him and Andrew Ruiz, but I don't think we are because that Andrew Ruiz hand looked pretty fucked up, which could have contributed to his loss. But at the same time, is like, you didn't have no gas in your tank, bruh. And the only reason why he actually came back and with his second win was because of Big Baby Miller failed to keep the pressure on him. Maybe because he was scared he was gonna get dragged into that shit as well. But that's just crazy though. I didn't see that outcome coming. But I like I told folks, man, what was it, yesterday or something like that? We all know who the big baby is now. There's no ifs, ands, buts, or anything about this. Like there is no shadow of a doubt who's the real big baby now. I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, he went to a draw, but it wasn't like he got pieced up. And the level of competition that Jarrell Miller fought was way, as far as I'm concerned, better than that. Not way better, but better. I should say, not way better, but better. Let's find one of these things I wanted to talk about today, and it is Canelo. So Turki Al-Sheikh said, just wrapped up an important. Let me put y'all on the screen. Let me put y'all Jive Turkeys on the screen. Yeah. Screen share. I want to do the window, and I want to do that one. All right, cool. Y'all can see it. Don't mind the porn on the other tabs. I'm joking. So Turki Al-Sheikh said, just wrapped up an important meeting with my new team, planning for the upcoming. Oh, he got a new team. Planning for the upcoming fights that we will make for the 2024-2025. I decided to disregard the Canelo fight as I don't want it anymore. So the way I take that is, man, I don't take that as like some people saying is like a derogatory. 913 boxing, what's happening? I don't take that derogatory, right? How I take that is that first of all, Canelo was walking around here wanting too much money. Let's just keep it real. He's wanting too much money. Turki Al-Sheikh probably already right now is probably blowing through Saudi Arabia's entertainment budget that they have over there, because they put in $1 billion a year in entertainment to bring in tourism. So and it seems like since the zone came on the scene, it seems like, damn, fucking all my gun shit just goddamn gun lube and everything just falling all over the place. It's yeah, ever since the zone came on the scene, back when Edward Hearn was saying, oh, Al Heyman's overpaying fighters and this and the third, Edward Hearn comes on over here with the zone and starts how would you say, what's that word, how would y'all say that, spoiling these fighters, basically spoiling them. And the reason why I say he's spoiling them, because of, really, to tell you the truth, at the end of the day, like, a lot of these fights ain't worth that much. It's like you giving these fighters guaranteed 20, 40, 35 million dollars and stuff like that, and they ain't even generating it. And now folks, you got folks out here saying, well, he made X amount of dollars in his last 3 fights, so he's deserving of this, and he's not going to fight. And nobody now everybody already got a set price higher than the market value, and it's all because of the zone. A lot of these fights ain't been happening because of the zone, or should I say Edward Hearn? You know what I'm saying? Edward Hearn, Canelo, because it was it was all of them. Canelo, was Golden Boy. Then Canelo got with the Edward Hearn, the Zone. But yeah, and then Canelo sued Golden Boy because of the during COVID, because of that $5 million that was missing, not missing, but not accounting for, or something like that. But dude, this shit ain't right. This is the reason why. You know what I'm saying? Canelo should have been rematch Bivol. You know what I'm saying? He should have been fought whoever around there at the time. I forget who. It was a bunch of dudes. And he could have fought him. Now half these fighters are looking like has-beens. I wouldn't say has-beens, but the Charlos ain't looking too good now, man. They ain't looking too good. They just not. And it ain't Canelo's fault. That's all they fault. You know what I'm saying? They should have kept that shit a buck over there and did what they were supposed to do, instead of sitting up over there bickering amongst brothers, literally twins, bickering amongst each other about who does this and who does that, and going on people's lives and showing around, walking around town drunk half the damn time. You know what I'm saying? They could have got their opportunity at the right time for fight fans, but they didn't. But they ain't worried about that shit. As soon as these motherfuckers get a lick of money, they get on their little high horse and start looking down on everybody like they loyal subjects and shit. You know what I'm saying? When they need to keep that shit a buck. Stay your ass motherfucking humble and keep your ass in the gym and put the motherfucking bottle down, and you might stick around long enough to beat somebody. But now ain't nobody heard nothing. Ain't nobody even talking about the Charlos. Well, I'm not on other people's channels and shit, but I don't see nobody worried about them on social media. I don't see nobody worried about no Charlo brothers on social media. Do y'all? Let me read the rest of this bullshit, because I don't blame Turki Al-Sheikh for moving on from the Canelo shit, because he acting like a little prima donna and people are sitting up over there. You got people that confront Canelo for that shit, and you got people that put on the pom-poms for Canelo for that shit. So it's kind of like it's kind of like some sucker shit when you over there putting your pom-poms saying, yeah, Canelo, stick it to him. But he about to give your ass a pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? That ain't a pay-per-view fight. Dumbass. You know what I'm saying? It's like at some point somebody gonna have to put their foot down and say no. Y'all keep wanting to pay this dude all this money, and you ain't gonna get that. I don't think PBC gonna get that money back from Canelo. I don't think they about to get that money back from Canelo, Jack. I don't think they are. I don't think anybody who have signed Canelo since the Zone, since he's been with the Zone, I don't think anybody has gotten their money back. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know if they're trying to keep him away from somebody else, or trying to keep him like an ace in the sleeve. Hopefully he has 2 fights. Hopefully you could get some of that a million pay-per-view buy shit. But come on, man, y'all charging people too much. Y'all starting fucking fights late as fuck. Like, people tired of that shit, man. Nobody want to see no motherfucking boxing match close to 1 o'clock. You got a whole fucking bullshit ass fucking concert and shit. Motherfucker waited like 45 minutes or it was like, I swear that was like a whole hour, man. From the last fight to the main event started. That shit needs to cease. Keep that shit moving. We here for a good time, not a long time, motherfucker. Keep that shit fucking pushing. And that's why they ran away from fucking Canelo's ass. Shit, we here for a good time, not a long time. And he over here want to prolong this shit. Now, then he goes to say, additionally, I would support making fights for Boots, Haney, Shakur, Ortiz, Anderson, Benavidez, Zepeda, and more. Regarding Tim Tszyu, there's something unclear with the communications from his team with our team, so I believe I would be reconsidering his situation. And for the rest of the world, definitely I'm focusing on Ryder season card. Wembley edition, 21st of September, AJ versus Dubois. And depending on the result and the results from Ryder season opening card, Bivol versus Beterbiev on the 12th of October, I will build the card for the rematch. Fury versus Usyk on the 21st of December, and another big card on the first quarter of 2025. Stay tuned. So there you go. So there you go. So now you already see some good fights. AJ versus Dubois is not the best fight in the world, but that's still a good fight, right? Um, Bivol Beterbiev, that's a good fight, right? Usyk Fury, that's a good fight. And then he's coming. He's gonna spin around the block in 2025 and give us another banger. So, thanks 913 Boxing, and give us another banger. You know what I'm saying? And now when we look at Boots, Haney, Shakur, Ortiz, Anderson, Benavidez, and Cepeda, all them dudes right there, all them dudes can make good fights. You could make good fights with those guys. You could make fights. You could set your own motherfucking tournament up with these guys. You could and with the and more part in there, he especially with that he can, because there's some other guys out there that people are eyeballing too. Some of them not ready, some of them about to be ready, and some of them just maybe need a couple more years, right? But Anderson just needs some more. He needs some more tune-ups, and or he might want to do something about his trainers. Boots, he will always, I think he will always make a great fight. Haney, as well as Haney and Ortiz. Shakur Stevenson is the only one out of all these guys on this list. He the only one that's on his list that I would kind of say, what are you gonna do in it? Because last two fights, I mean, they weren't the prettiest fights in the world, but at the same time, as we're boxing fans, you know what I'm saying? And some of us are a little bit too zealous. Some of us not. Some of us a little bit too real. But me, as far as I'm concerned, with my 3 cents, I want to see what the fuck I want to see. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. It's my 3 cents. It's my opinion. It's for my eyes and my viewership. And if I choose to stream it or buy it, that's on me. So as far as everybody on this list, really, Shakur is the only one that's gonna have to do something about entertaining the fans in the ring. Now, I'm all for winning fights. I'm all for that. But at the same time, is like you also have to, give the fans something that they will remember. Not necessarily what they want, but you gotta entertain fans. You know what I'm saying? You got the people, you got the pugilists out there, you got the historians out there, you got the fly-by-nights, you got the semi-conscious boxers, the semi-woke boxers. You know what I'm saying? There's all types of them. But but there's always got to give something to somebody when you get in that ring, because there wouldn't be boxing if there wasn't fans. You know what I'm saying? If there wasn't no fans around, there wouldn't be boxing. So you got to keep the fans happy. Not all the time, but who I got? Bivol versus Beterbiev, man. I don't know. Beterbiev, I don't know. But I would say this. All these fighters is beatable. And it's kind of like what is it's kind of like some people, the game plans, they don't have solid game plans, and they don't have solid game plans, solid execution, and sometimes they don't even know how to execute it. It's like you get up in there and you train to fight this guy, and then when you get in the ring, you can't figure it out. You can't figure out the first step, the second step, the third step. You know what I'm saying? You can't figure nothing out. Like you got a brain freeze or fog or something like that as soon as you get in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Or as soon as this guy hits you in the mouth. But I don't know, because, man, I don't know, bro. You know what? Give me, yeah, bro. You're gonna have to give me a little bit. When they get close, I'm I'll make it known who I got when it get close. Yeah, because because man, somebody got to do something around here because some of these cats ain't doing a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Some of these cats ain't doing nothing, you know? 913 Boxing said, that's a tough fight. I'm leaning towards Better Be because of the power. I just want to see it. Yeah, he got that. I mean, they both got some. They both got some. They both got power. But the thing about it is that, you know, who's going to really fight their fight? Because I don't think. So I think they both hit hard, and I think that they both could play rock'em sock'em if they want to. But at the same time, it's like I think they know that they ain't got no business doing that. And I think it's whoever's going to fight their fight. Like whoever got their distance game on is going to win that one. Because you can't hit what you can't reach. You know, if you can't reach them, you can't hit them. So I think that's what it's going to boil down to. You know, somebody's going to be sitting up over there and fighting on that outside and countering. I think that's what's going to happen. I think somebody going to be fucking up, coming forward, not having a real good solid plan and going to get caught. You know, but I don't think anybody going to get knocked out. But I think it's going to go to a decision. But I mean, I said I don't think, but they sure can knock somebody out. But I don't think that fight is going to go down like that, bruh. Man, but another thing with that other stuff is like, it's like they keep praising this dude Turkey Al Sheikh and all this stuff, but at the same time is what do y'all fucking expect, dog? Like the Saudi Arabia has $1 billion. They get $1 billion a year. You know, what do you expect what they could do? Anybody with a lick of fucking sense could put on good fights with $500 million if they weren't fucking well, Edward Hearn couldn't. You saw what happened to his little fucking dumbass. You know what I'm saying? He ruined it all with his mouth because obviously somebody comes around with the same amount of money as DAZN. And my gosh. So that's the reason why when y'all see that that little I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. So this is the reason why folks got to pay a fucking attention. People think that sometimes. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna say it like that because I don't know what it is. But look at this shit right here. Can y'all see it? Look at this shit on the screen, right? So look at this shit on the screen. The shit on the screen says Terrence Crawford and Edward Hearn continue to go back and forth on Instagram today. So Terrence Crawford starts off with damn, where'd it go? Is this it? Hold up. God damn it. I think this is it right here. Yeah, he starts off with right here. What's wrong, Edward? Edward responds, was simply mesmerized with how easy Medvedev was hit you with the right hand all night and just his 11th pro fight. Right? And then Edward Hearn says, I gave you more promotion in 1 week than you ever had your whole career. You are welcome. Congrats on the win. Though great fighter, Duran is ready for 5-1. No, I'm out of here. Look, see, this is the problem with Edward Hearn. What's wrong, Eddie, is that You don't have Terrence Crawford, right? You barely have. You don't have Canelo, right? You can't dictate to Crawford who he can fight when it comes to Turki Al-Sheikh. He can't. That's why he can't. He can talk about how often he was be able to get hit. How often was your boy AJ able to get hit? You know what I'm saying? When Frank Warren whooped your ass in that little tournament, what's the deal with that? Was it Frank Warren that won that one? Or was it Edward? I don't remember. Right? But anyways, like I'm saying, it's like the zone came over here with $500 million, $500 million, $500 million. And Edward Hearn couldn't do what this man did. And he came over here with $500 million. Make that fucking sense. He came over here with $500 million, a chip on his shoulder, with a whole bunch of people behind the scenes that weren't even American. You know? And he thought that shit was going to work out. Now, this guy comes in with the same amount of money, right? With the same amount of money, giving out there, paying fighters, including not limited to Francis Ngannou. You know what I'm saying? Right? You know what I'm saying? So, dude, check, man. What's the common denominator on why Edward Hearn didn't have success, but Turki Al-Sheikh has success? What's the common denominator? What is it? Like what sets those two guys apart? Edward Hearn and Turki Al-Sheikh. What sets them apart? Because right there, what do you say? Read this shit. 5-0 against Matchroom. Eddie ain't shit at darts. You better be thanking Turki Al-Sheikh for keeping you and those other clowns in business. Turki Al-Sheikh only cares about what's best for the fighters and fans, not the people who have been destroying the sport. Let the haters hate. Either your fighter loses or leaves you. Appreciate greatness. That's the truth. Either his fighters lose or they leave him. So there's some. So when people think like even the Turki Al-Sheikh thing with Canelo, he's not saying he won't work with Canelo. He's saying that he's not going to be sitting up over there worried about what he's going to do, trying to use all of his resources to get a man in the ring that don't want to fight nobody, that want too much goddamn money every time he get in the ring. So now he got to show that motherfucker who's boss. Now he got to say, I'm not going to pay you, but guess what? I'll pay somebody else, and we'll do just fine over here. But the main thing that I'm trying to hit at with this Edward Hearn guy is that it's his fucking mouth. 913 Boxing said Eddie just trying to get in where he fit in. Is almost the end for Crawford's career. It ain't almost the end. Well, even if it's almost the end, Edward Hearn ain't had nothing to do with it. He talking about the most promotional that he ever had in his whole career. The thing about it is, ain't nobody watched it because Matchroom was attached to it. Ain't nobody watched it because Edward Hearn and Matchroom Boxing or DAZN gave it some what you call that shit, publicity. Nobody gives a fuck what they got to say. People's gonna watch that regardless of because who he was. And then look who he fought. Crawford fought arguably somebody that nobody in America, that most fight fans don't even know. Hello. Most fight fans don't even know. Hello. You know? And Crawford's career ain't almost over. He probably be done 2027. He'll probably be up out of here. Well, you could say that's almost ready 3-4 years down the road. That's right around the corner. But Edward, who Edward gonna get? What fighters he gonna get about time then? You know what I'm saying? Because Daniel Dubois, I mean, he's a quitter. You know, AJ is getting old. Who else he got? I don't know, man. I'm just saying. Nah, it's his mouth. That's what the common denominator is, the money. But the problem that sets the two, Turki Al-Sheikh and Edward Hearn, apart is they mouthpiece. Edward Hearn, you know, a couple fighters out there, including Wilder, try to tell folks people getting tired of that dude's mouth. He's not You know, and I don't know why DAZN ain't even got rid of his ass. DAZN would have been better off getting with Frank Warren or PBC now than with Prime or Salido. What's his name? The dude that Martin them had to fire. The bald-headed promoter dude, I forget his name. Yeah, they could have got some. They could have got with somebody else, right? And brought fights up over here with $500,000. Those promoters and those managers, they couldn't stop their fighters from making bread. They can't do that. They can't do that. I can honestly tell y'all they can't do that. You know what I'm saying? They can't stop their fighters from making bread. Like their whole job is to get their fighters to the bread. And they can't say, oh, you can't fight that guy because of whoop-de-whoop. That's not an excuse. You know what I'm saying? That's not an excuse to that's not an excuse in how you do business. But that's the thing with them two dudes, man. That's the thing with them two dudes, man. Edward Hearn can't be trusted, homie. People try to say this shit long time, man. Fucking long time. Long time. And then, you know, somebody gonna put on the internet what they say? They say Canelo confronted Edward Hearn and was like, why are you using my name? Why you throwing my name out there? Edward Hearn says, I'm trying to sell a fight. Like, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody tuned in to watch Crawford fight. You know what I'm saying? Because of somebody brought up Canelo's name. No. Fuck out of here. And people just make up anything, man. They just make up anything to sensationalize, to make a couple dollars, you know. They'll do anything to make a couple dollars on social media. Some of these guys will even smack their own grandmama. Some of these guys would literally come out here and smack their own grandmama over here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking lying. Some of them was like, in order for them to be famous, unbeknownst to their grandmother, they would slap the shit out of that bitch. And guess what? They won't even pay her. They run off with the money. They run off with the church's money. That's how these kids, these cats is these days. They pepper spray their own grandmama, man. Slap the shit out of the bitch. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I see a lot of times with some of these posts. You know what I'm saying? Edward Hearn, main one back in the days, talk about using AJ's name to sell fights and shit like that. But at the same time, as we all know who do it the most, like the boss, and that's Edward Hearn. But who gives a fuck? Y'all should be trying to sell these fucking fights. Who gives a fuck if somebody bringing up your fucking name? If you don't want nobody bringing your name, get the fuck out of boxing. You don't want nobody to bring up your name, stop doing pay-per-views. You want nobody to bring up your name? Fuck out of here. Disappear, motherfucker. That's what you do. You don't want nobody to bring your name up. Nobody asked you specifically to become famous. You got up in the ring and you wanted to test your might in boxing and you wanted to get these riches. Get the fuck out of here with all that bullshit, man. Yeah, it's a new age. It's a ton of weird dudes out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you can't do nothing about it, man. There's too many of them. There's too many of them. All the same people around here outnumbered. All the same people are outnumbered on this motherfucker. Good luck. You gotta block people. You gotta hide people. You know what I'm saying? Just to stay away from the all this pathetic, idiotic ass shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, somebody say one thing on Twitter and they got like 1 million followers and shit. Next thing you know it, everybody believes the shit. And then a day later, everybody find out it's wrong. Fuck out of here. Like, ain't nobody trusting and verifying nothing on here. Man, where the big booty hoes on Twitter, man? There used to be a whole bunch of big booty hoes on Twitter, man. Where the big booty hoes at? Oh, yeah, that's another thing, right? That I want to hit on. Yeah. So, who was that dude? It's another thing I want to hit on. Lomachenko and Shakira Stevenson over there barking in the goddamn stands and shit. They over there supposed to be watching boxing. They over there barking at each other like two little fucking chihuahuas and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, look, this is just me. This is just me. The rumors are circulating that the rumors are circulating that Loma wanted to fight Shakur Stevenson in the parking lot. Right? Those are the rumors, right? But why? So why your boy can't fight Tank? You got all that goddamn. Oh man, I'm gonna be at the bar getting a drink, man. I'm about to meet the homies up over there and get me some wings and shit. But you know what? Let me make sure I'm gonna get back to that. I just want to make sure of something. I'm gonna make sure and what that fucking bell on. There we go. All right, cool. So I know when you're going live because I just subscribed to you. And he got all that motherfucking time to be woofing at the mouth and the damn stands and shit, talking about something, fight me in the parking lot. Yeah, you got time to watch boxing matches and shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't in the Ukraine right now, man. Man, get your ass in the gym and fight somebody, boy. All that damn, yeah, wings and beer, hell yeah. All that damn woofing at the mouth, acting like you're gonna fight somebody in public, but you won't fight Tank, man. Shut that, man. People need to stop the shit, man. Stop it. And then you're gonna fight him over what? Nothing. You know, like all these boxers out here, that's the shit that be making me laugh. Like, you ready to fight somebody over nothing. Like, pure fucking nothing. Like, what is that gonna get you? Nothing. You ain't gonna whoop everybody. And some of these street fights ain't gonna go the way you want it. And they ain't gonna end the way you want it. Everybody got a plan. Everybody got a plan until their ass wake up in a casket. People better stop playing with people in these streets and thinking that a fight is just going to be it. Motherfuckers shouldn't be trying to fight anyways. You get paid to fucking fight. Why are you trying to fight for free? You know, these people are idiots, man. Everybody, you got all these fucking tough guys out here. You got Jarrell Miller not watching where he walking and bumping into people and then get mad at the motherfucker that bumped into him because he ain't watching where the fuck he go and he got all this tough guy shit about him. Motherfuckers better cut that shit out. You need to seriously cut that shit out. You know, one of these days, somebody gonna hurt one of these dudes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just because you be on ESPN, Showtime, Prime, The Zone, ESPN, Fox, PFL, whatever, just because your ass is on TV, don't mean that somebody won't do something to you. People need to stop that tough guy shit. Everybody's a fucking tough guy. Oh, I'm from the hood. Oh, I'm this. I'm tough. You know how I was raised. You ain't the only one that's tough. You ain't the only one that's tough. And there's always somebody out there for somebody. You know, you could talk about it ain't been invented yet. Motherfucker, there's something out there for your ass. There's somebody or something out there for you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got eyes in the back of your head and all this shit. At some point, you got to wake up in the morning, go take out the trash, go pick up the mail, pick up the newspaper, get in the house from picking up groceries or something. Eventually you have to see somebody, man. You cut that shit out, man. If somebody hurt one of y'all, then you won't be boxing no more. You know what I'm saying? Then they be talking about now all of a sudden said boxer is fighting for his life or fighting to walk again or fighting fighting to exercise to get back in the ring. And will he find his new 100? Is it, you know what I'm saying? Cut that shit out, man. For somebody fucking hurt one of y'all. All that tough guy shit. You know? And Shakira Stevenson can't fight. He can fight in the ring, but he can't fight. We see how he fight at the gas station. We see how he throw punches in a street fight. Come on, man. The dude can't fight outside the ring. He cannot fight. Motherfuckers be talking about boxer this and boxer that. Nah, these street fights ain't no goddamn boxing match. There's some people that don't know how to throw a punch in general. There's some people don't know nothing about fighting that swear to God they want to fight all the time, but don't know nothing about fighting. But then there's somebody that know a little something about street fighting. Some of y'all boxers about ready to get your ass whooped. This ain't no motherfucking boxing match. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna pick up a rock and bust that ass. Something. You know? I ain't seen it. I ain't seen motherfucker. Oh, you know, whoop the whoop. He used to box and this and then the third. Yeah, get his ass whooped. Got his ass whooped by somebody that never boxed a day in their life. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker put the bees on the side of that motherfucker head though. Shit, just like the other dude. Another guy somebody said the same thing. Guess what? He got beat with a Nerf baseball bat. I ain't never seen a grown man get beat with a Nerf baseball bat. But I tell you what, when he hit that dude in the head with a Nerf base, he hit this dude so hard with the Nerf baseball bat, the dude went down. And then when the dude went down, the guy gave him a few more volleys to the side of his dome. A street fight ain't fair. People got, I hate this tough guy shit. All this shit I be seeing. BNL, oh, that's his wife name. You got the mobile catering up over there in Lee County. Yeah. Polk County, sorry. Black dude I know, he got his catering barbecue over there in Polk County, Florida. Yeah, Guinness and wings. Yeah, man, I ain't got time for that shit, man. People, that's why I be laughing at half these comments and shit that be coming out from these promoters and all around, because some of this shit do be comical, man. It be comical as hell. And then some people don't even know how to fucking read and comprehend, or they just make their own fucking shit about it. They just make their own shit. Like, if motherfuckers want to act like Turkey Al-Sheikh is just gonna say, I'm not gonna if I had a fight for Canelo, he ain't gonna say nothing to him. Of course he's gonna say something to him. You're like, y'all got to fight. You want it? You're gonna probably run off. If Canelo stepped to him and said, hey man, you got to fight for me, he ain't gonna say no. He ain't gotta say no, man. Motherfucker, this is business. And he can't say, and Turkey Al-Sheikh can't say all that shit. And can't say no. But then in another breath, he said, "I'm going to put fights on for the fight fans." Come on, you know what I'm saying? And another motherfucker out there. See, that's the bullshit. Martin Bacoli and his team. You know how they now all of a sudden they beat Jared Anderson of all people, right? A guy arguably that, like me and a couple of my friends, we told folks all the time about that dude's defense. That shoulder roll shit ain't gonna work. We've been telling folks. I told folks this guy ain't got no business trying to fight Martin Bacoli in the inside. You know what I'm saying? He didn't throw enough. And he didn't use enough defense. That's where he went wrong. You know what I'm saying? And now Martin Bacoli and his fucking team are talking about some, man, let me show y'all this shit. Let me show you. Let me show y'all this shit. It's stupid, man. Like this is what I don't understand about some of these people. Like this dude whooped your ass. And now you over here talking about like acting like you scared the rematch. Now you want to put all the bill. Now this guy whooped your ass. Let me show you all this shit, man. I can show you better. I can tell you. This shit is stupid, man. It's just downright. It's just downright just nasty. I think that's the best way I could put it. It's just downright nasty. It's just nasty. Look what this dude wrote. Look what he wrote. Not now. I wouldn't rematch Michael Hunter. It's not the fight that I'm looking for right now. But if it happens, I'm ready to face Michael Hunter. But he is not ready. We will always say yes to the fight, and he will always say no. I am not ready, but in social media, he's always talking. You see, this is the bullshit. See, this is the bullshit I'm be talking about, y'all. This is the BS right here. And the reason why I'm saying is that this right here is the BS. This dude whooped your ass. He whooped your ass, right? You should be calling him out. Don't worry about all the, he ain't going to do this and he ain't going to do that. You need to be calling his ass out. That's what I'll be doing. But you don't want to call him out. What you want to do is saying this. You want to tell everybody that he's not ready to fight. Right? You want Martin McCulley's team want everybody to know that Michael Hunter's not ready to fight. Michael Hunter says yes all the time, but when it's time to sign the paperwork, he says no. That's what this team is saying. Right? Instead of just coming out there and saying, let's make the fight, bro. Instead of out here throwing paperwork at Michael Hunter and saying, let's make the fight, bro. Instead of that, what these cats, and this is my 3 cents. This is what I think Martin McCulley's team is. This is the reason why I think they're doing it. Whatever decision that they're gonna make next is gonna generate Martin McCulley the money. They want this guy to get his team. They know they want Martin McCulley to get his bread. If you got all these people out here throwing around free money, loads of money, you just beat Jared Anderson. You just need another motherfucking name under your motherfucking belt. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing they going for the bread. I know a lot of people ain't gonna believe what I'm saying. Is this because it's my opinion? It's my 3 cents. It's not a fact what I'm saying. I believe that they're going for the money, and they want to act like everybody else is ducking them or not ready. That's what that's telling me. That's just what that's telling me. And a lot of people don't want to fight Michael Hunter because they know they ain't gonna get no money. They ain't gonna get a lot of money. So everybody's out here banking that since Rider season, Turkey Al-Sheikh and all that shit. And no, I'm not calling no man his excellency. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit. Can you motherfuckers out here call this grown man excellency, but won't even praise their own damn daddy, mama, their grandmama, their aunties and shit like that. Fuck out of here. Yeah, man, but yeah, I don't see it, bro. You know, everybody want that turkey. Everybody want that free. It's $1 million. He can get $5 million, $10 million if he fight the right person. Why would he fight fucking Michael Hunter? When he possibly got 5, 10 million, maybe even 20 or 30. I don't know about 30, but 5 to 10 sounds reasonable if he finds the right opponent, especially up over there in the UK. You know what I'm saying? Especially up over there. But you know, I don't think Martin McCulley has a lot of fans, but them UK fans, they'll show up for him. They'll show up for him. They'll tune in for him, but no. Nah, man. And I don't even know who he's gonna put him with. The best thing they can fucking do. Let's see. I don't know, man, because Jermaine Franklin, nah. I wish Jermaine. I just hope that he had a better team a long time ago, man. And you know, same thing with Jared Anderson. Like he should never. I would have told him don't even take that fight, bro. I would have told him give us 3 more fights, and then we gotta work on some shit. But anyways, who is Martin Bakole going to fight next? Oh, you gotta look at the hold up, boxing rankings. You gotta look at the boxing rankings. That's what we gotta do. Totally fucking forgot. All right. I don't think it's gonna be no Zhilei Zhang. Could be Manuel Charr. Because Manuel Charr is still up there with the WBA. That big lawsuit he had and shit like that. You know what? You know what? To tell you the truth, like, and I don't think Manuel Charr would take it. And the only reason why I'm thinking that Manuel Charr won't take it because I think he's holding out for that Alexander Usyk fight so he can get his money. So he can get his money and disappear. I don't think he's gonna fight Martin Bakole. Even though if I was Martin Bakole, that's who I'll be looking at because that guarantees him a shot at a bona fide world title. That'd be the WBA route. I don't think Martin Bakole is going to face Daniel Dubois, even if he loses against AJ next. Because I think whoever loses against Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois, I think they're going to get a 90-day suspension. Because I think somebody's going to get knocked the fuck out unless motherfuckers want to sit up over there and PD pat. Zhilei Zhang ain't fighting no Martin Bakole next. I think that'd be dumb, stupid, and reckless of his team. I think Zhilei Zhang need to be looking at Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker is highly beatable for the guy, but Zhilei is highly beatable. Like, you just got to be able to box a bit. And, you know, and a lot of these heavyweights out here I think some people they try to hold on to they're in denial with some of these fighters. You know, yeah, Wilder can box a bit, but at the same time is all those little bitty flaws and shit like that gonna catch up to him, and it did. And I don't think Joseph Parker and Zhilei Zhang is one of those fights people can say is just gonna go one way. I think that can go either way for both of them dudes. But that would definitely get Zhilei Zhang a shot at that WBO because Joseph Parker's right under there. Mike Perez, I don't, and Pero, your boy F.A. Ajaba's around, but why fight him? Fabio Wortley, no. He ain't got one. They got a fight coming up. I mean, no, I wouldn't do it. They got a couple of other names on here. That Cassius Chaney guy, he look all right. He look all right. Yeah, he look all right. He look all right. We're gonna see what he's gonna do. They got a couple other names on here, man. I need to brush up. Moses Itamu. I don't know how to pronounce that fucking shit. Like, I'll be tearing people's names up on this motherfucker. Oh, yeah, I seen that dude fight. He all right. Moses Itamu, whatever name is, he all right. He looked, for a heavyweight, he do look light in the ass, though. And he only 6'2". Yeah, he light in the ass. He lighting ass. He better. Yeah, he really ain't. He got a what's his KO? He got 10 KOs out of 20, 50% KO ratio against his. Yeah, he ain't been fighting like anybody, but he been getting them out of there. He got a couple of UDs. He went to a UD with a guy with only 2 fights, a fight ago. So I don't know. I don't know about. There's not that. It's a slim pickings, man, with these heavyweight rankings, man. It's slim pickings. You know, F.A. Ajaba, like, I don't know what the fuck he doing. I don't know what that old geezer do. I need to stop making fun of people, man, because spreading rumors about people's age and shit. I already don't know how old that motherfucker is, but even some of my Nigerian friends think that he older than what he is. Damn. So Jermaine Franklin and F.A. Ajaba, they both only fought once in 2024. That's crazy. Well, that's I don't know what to say, man. It is what it is. Oh, he would top rank. No wonder why. Yeah. But anyways, y'all, I'm getting up out of here. Better go down the street, get me some wings and beer. And on that note, shout outs to the whole entire world, and everybody stay sucker free.